Hi, Mr. Ko here. So today I'm going to try something new with one of our older lessons. So this is graphing. Our topic for today is graphing lines in slope-intercept form. And so if you notice, this is the worksheet that we have here. And it's the same thing as your packet. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to graph just using the worksheet itself. And so let's go ahead and just look at the first one. So like what I had told you before, we're going to look first of all for the y-intercept. And the y-intercept is this -1 right here, and again, we're going to circle it just because we know that this is going to be our y-intercept. Okay? And we want to circle this part right here just because that's the part that we're going to be graphing on the y. So here's your y. So we're going to look for -1 on the y, and we're going to go and place a dot on that -1. That's it. Now, we're going to look for our slope, and our slope is always that coefficient in front of that x right there. That 1 on the top, that's your rise, and since it's a positive, it's going to go up 1, and then the bottom one is your run, and since it's positive, it's also going to go to the right. Okay? So, from that -1, our steps are, first step, we're going to go and place a dot on the -1 on the y. Second step is we're going to go from that dot, we're going to look at your slope. Your slope is going up 1, so we're going to go up 1 right here, and then from up 1 we're going to go over right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and place another dot, and then we're going to graph. And we've just graphed that line. Nice and simple. Alright, so let's try another one. So notice here you have y is equal to -x plus 2. What you're going to notice here is that the -x has no coefficient. Make sure that you understand that there is always a coefficient in front of any variable, and that variable is, that coefficient is always going to be 1. So we're just going to go ahead and rewrite this. If I were to rewrite this one, it's going to look like y is equal to -1x plus 2. And since we're looking for slope, slope is in the form of rise over run, so we're going to change this to a fraction. And we're just going to do something easy as just like that. So here we have our y-intercept, and that's going to be our plus 2. So we're going to go up 1, 2, place a dot. Then this -1 tells us we're going to go down 1, and we're going to go over to the right 1 again. So we're going to go down 1 and 1 over. And then we've now created our 2 dots, and that's all we need. And go ahead and graph that out. And that's it. Okay, so let me go into a different one that you might notice also. So let me see if I can find number 6. Alright. So let me do number 5 also with you, just so that we have a good understanding of how we're going to do this. And here again we have -3 minus 3. We're going to circle this, that's our y-intercept. And we're going to create a fraction out of this one. So here, that's our y. Here we're going to go down -3, and we're going to go over 1. So first of all, go down to -3, place a dot, go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 1. And feel free to use this on our test. You know, view the videos and just watch it and then study it and then take your test. Okay, so now here 6, y is equal to 4, and what this basically means is that if we were to go ahead and create x and y values for this, every single y value is going to be 4, 4, 4, no matter what I put into here. Okay, which means if I graph these as ordered pairs, it's going to be 0, 4, so 0, and then it's going to go onto the y, 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot. I'm going to go over 1, 4, so it's 1, and then go over 4. Go over 2, and then go up 4. And you're going to notice, no matter what number I put in there, you're always going to have a dot on the y, on the up y, and then you're going to have this line. So another way you can think of this is that anytime that you see this, it's always going to be on the y4, but it's going to create a horizontal line. I know it's kind of weird because the y is talking about the up and down axis, But that's one way you can distinguish this, is because the y is talking about the axis, not the line itself. Okay? Alright, let's do another one. Alright, so let's take you into number 8. And number 8 is the opposite of what that number 6 was, of that y part. So if you look at number 8 is x is equal to 5. So this again would be, if we were to go and create x and y value, all my x's would be 5, and then no matter what the y values would be. Which means if I were to graph 5, 0, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place a dot, 5, 0, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 1, 5, 2. And if you follow this particular pattern, you're going to have a vertical line that is on the x-axis. And that's what it really basically means. So here you have x is equal to 5. You have a line that is on the x-axis. However, it's a vertical line that goes straight up and down. Okay? Alright, and then let's just finish this off with one more. Let's do number 7 with you. Just so that we get the habit of working on how to graph. Alright, so here we have -1 again, so we're going to go -1 into the y. Again, this is your y on the y-axis, and then this is your, from that dot, up 3, right 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have a line that starts at -1, and that has a slope of up 3 and right 5. Okay? Alright, that's it. Thanks.